3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Tuesday installment of We Talk. I'm Yolanda Now, and on Tuesdays we do business. Stick around for today's interview as my colleague Desiree talks to the people there at Freedom of Movement. Before we head into the news, today's riddle. What is hairy on the outside and soft and wet on the inside? It starts with the letter C and ends with the letter T. It's very easy. Next up, we have the news.
In 2014, the idea to support construction of the airport new road Phase 2B by a grant assistance was proposed by the Namibian government, and it was endorsed by the Chinese embassy in Namibia in support of the ambition of the Namibian government to develop Namibia into a logistic hub in southern Africa. The project was officially confirmed and signed between our governments in Beijing on March 29, 2018. During the state visit by His Excellency President Gengao to China, and the implementation agreement was reached between our two governments in March 2020. We can say that it takes 8 years for this project to move from plan to reality.
To the motorists, things like increased mobility, increased safety due to the reduced incidences, and we all hope that once this road is completed, there will be reduced incidences, particularly of head-on collisions.
I'm proud to share with you that the Roads Authority has made noteworthy strides in expanding our road network in our efforts to achieve our sub-vision and goals for transport as set out in Vision 2030.
The feeding center in Nkoryangava, which was founded 20 years ago by Pastor Antonio Manzambi to provide food to the children of the area, recently received a boost from 3 pupils of Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Lorraine Horn, Nika Salier and Jana Marie Duplessis, 3 grade 10 pupils, decided to support the center as part of their community project. Currently, the center provides meals on Tuesdays and Wednesdays to more than 100 children. Manzambi and his daughter also support pregnant women and refugees who come looking for help. They help the community with, amongst other things, second-hand clothes and blankets as they receive donations. The 3 pupils handed out 120 sandwiches, fruit and soft drinks to the children every Monday for 5 weeks. The 3 raised the money to buy the food themselves by washing vehicles, bathing pets and walking. Gone are the days when a customer could buy a prepaid SIM card from a mobile network provider like MTC and use it unconditionally. A new draft law by Namibia's Communications Regulatory Authority, CRAN, which was presented to Parliament in consultation with the Minister for Information and Communication Technology, provides for adjustments to be made for licensees of telecommunications services. These new terms were published under Chapter 5 of the Communications Act for 2009 in the Government Gazette on the 15th of March last year, making them enforceable. The revised Communication Act provides that a mobile network provider may not issue or activate a SIM card for a customer unless that customer is contractually registered as the holder of such SIM card. A written contract must be filled out and entered into with the mobile network provider, which identifies the user of the SIM card as the legal owner.
Africa Good Morning is a current affairs program that brings you the latest from Southern Africa and beyond. News, economics, sport, weather, interviews, and so much more. For any advertising or news-related queries, contact agm@synergy.com.na. Africa Good Morning, bringing Africa to you.
Today we're visiting the wonderful Freedom of Movement shop, and I smell the leather. Hello Anna, welcome. How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm very good, thank you.
You know, the first question I want to ask you, by whom were Freedom of Movement? Who was the founders? Because this is a lovely place.
Thank you.
And I personally love leather.
Is it?
Yes, it's forever and ever.
It's a joy working here. So the brand was initially started 2013, so it comes a long way. We've been working through it. And it was started by the Bozart brothers. They are South Africans, yes. So it was started by them. The reason and how it started is the passion they had for designing all these beautiful products and entrepreneurship.
Oh, so they're also the designers?
Yes, they are the designers of it, yes. And then also to the time they wanted to create something big for South Africa, a proudly South African lifestyle brand. That's how it all started.
And now we're going to chat to Ananda Steenkamp. Now she's one of the partners. Now Ananda, I went on Freedom of Movement's website and I see the products all have unique names. Can you tell us more about that?
That is correct. So each range of our products has a different story to tell. The product names resemble some of the family members of the founders that played a part in the development of the brand back in the day when it began in 2013. You will see with each campaign that we have, the product and the story of the product forms part of that campaign storytelling. So we in essence have different or unique product names, mainly because we want our customers to personally connect with their chosen companion. That's going to form part of all their next stories, their adventures, and everything that they're going to pack on in their life.
Do you also custom make products for your clients?
Unfortunately, we are unable to make custom products or sizes. That's mainly just because our production operations are planned months in advance. So if we were to squeeze in a custom product between that standard production operations, it can take up to 3 months to manufacture a custom product. But we do, however, offer personalizations or engravings in some of the leather products. So if a customer just comes to us in time, we can have it done by our SA counterparts that really does a very, very neat job. And we get shipments every 1 to 2 weeks. But if they are unable to wait that long, they can just purchase something here, and then we just refer them to local businesses that are also able to offer the engraving or personalization services.
How do you care for this lovely leather products and your fellies and so on?
Okay, so obviously because it is leather, if a oily substance was to spill on your product, it is absorbed into the leather and that might be difficult to remove. So most of our products are treated during manufacturing, but we do recommend customers to apply a protective spray before they use the product, just because that would provide an additional layer of protection against whichever
specific product?
Yes, so we offer the Dasco protector, which we sell in store. It costs $100, and that really protects all the leather products, but specifically our suede fallies. And if that doesn't work and it gets dirty and it needs to be cleaned, We sell everything in store that you need, and there's also step-by-step guides available on our website, or the ladies in the store can also give guidance as to how to clean it.
Now we're going to chat to Pieter Steenkamp, and he's also a partner. He's one of the other partners together with his sister. Pieter, what I want to know from you is, how did it all started for you as a Steenkamp family? How did you decide on freedom of movement in this lovely shop?
Thanks. Yes, so it's quite an interesting story. My younger brother, who's the main partner, he's unfortunately not here today, but when he came back from university, he always had a very good appreciation for freedom of movement. He was exposed to freedom of movement whilst being a student.
Where in university?
At Potchefstroom. But he visited Pretoria and Johannesburg with a few stores regularly, and he started appreciating the brand and the leather products. And then I think it was back in February 2020, just before COVID. He started engaging with the Buzar brothers, the founders, and to see whether we can start a franchise or something to that extent. And then me and my brother actually went to Cape Town to watch a tennis match, the Nadal and Federer tennis match, and he set up a meeting with the owners. And at first he wanted to do it alone, but I think he soon realized that it will be tough going if he has to do this alone. Since it's
That's
quite,
why you have a brother.
Exactly, since it's quite time consuming. So we met with one of the founders, Marcel Buzard. Had a very good chat with him, good meeting, met Siya Polisi as well. And we said that we really like the brand and the products, and we would like to bring it to Namibia. And after many negotiations and back and forth, they finally agreed to make us the exclusive suppliers of the freedom of movement products. But obviously with...
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Must congratulate.
Thanks. But obviously to start a business you need capital. We are all three still very young, and at that stage we didn't have the capital. So we started at the Inspire markets every Saturday, packing all our stock, taking it to the market, doing our business, packing it up again, going home. And we did that for almost a year. And then we finally got some capital together, and then we decided that it's now time to take it bigger. And that's when we...
Like we say in Afrikaans, ons moet die bal aan die rol sit.
Dis net so. And that's how we got to the mall. We started off with doing some research on the malls, and the Grove was the best fit for our brand.
Wonderlik. Wonderful. I'm so happy for you, and congratulations once again.
Thanks.
So tell me more about Freedom of Movement's vision.
So the vision is Freedom of Movement aspires to create a globally recognized, truly South African lifestyle brand with the aim to inspire all people to live their lives with real freedom of movement. So they should have the freedom to explore, the freedom to dream, and the freedom to create.
And for that you need comfortable shoes on your feet.
Most definitely.
Because you definitely can't move freely if your shoes are not comfortable.
And a proper adventure backpack.
Exactly. Pieter, thank you very, very, very much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, and thanks for the opportunity.
Okay, now we have Desire on the bench, on the couch. Desire, welcome. Tell me, if I want to purchase some of these lovely, lovely, stunning leather products, how do I go about it?
Well, we have one store in Namibia, in Windhoek, in the Grove Mall, between Coronon and Mr. Price, opposite Total Sports. In the store, we have 4 options of payment: cash, swiping, and also lay-by option. But we can also arrange for... Yes, you can lay-by for 3 months.
Wonderful.
For a good 3-month lease. And we also do have EFT options, which we also courier all around Namibia. And if you find yourself in South Africa, you can visit one of our 14 stores in South Africa. 14 stores. This is the 15th one. And we also recently launched within the UK for an online shop. And you can also browse on our website, which is www.freedomofmovement.co.za.
Thank you very, very, very much, Desire. And believe me, your name actually suits this shop because I desire all these products. Thank you very, very much for your time. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
For today's recommendation, we are headed over to the Namibia Scientific Society, and they have an amazing presentation lined up for Tuesday, the 10th of May. So if you don't have anything to do, then please head over. But let's go check out what exactly the presentation is all about. The Namibia Scientific Society presents Susanna Abram, who will be talking on Tuesday night starting at 7 p.m. Susanna will be giving a presentation on the application of geoinformation technologies and how it can be used to support education, energy source mapping, planning and management to enhance the narrating and documentation of historical events and most of all to support decision-making processes. The motivation of this presentation is not only to demonstrate the use of geoinformation technologies, but also to hopefully open the discussions on embracing GIS and its advanced technologies in different application fields. This is a stepping stone into supporting historical education by providing alternative means of visualization and helping with comprehending historical events with a rich geographic context. Additionally, she will also unveil the potential of geoinformation technologies in resource mapping and management in reference to energy potential in Namibia. The above footage shows how these technologies can be used to combat the COVID-19 virus. Susanna Abram is a graduate from the International Master of Science in Cartography from the Technical University of Munich in partnership with TU Dresden in Austria and in ITC Netherlands from 2015 to 2017. She was awarded an EDC Student of the Year 2018 from TU Dresden, where she completed her thesis sponsored by the ESRI. She is currently enrolled as a PhD candidate at the Technical University of Dresden in Germany, researching on usability studies for GI applications. Susanna worked for the Ministry of Mines and Energy as a photographer for 5 years and worked in consulting and government projects for 2 years prior to her studies. She is a member of the Namibia Scientific Society and currently uses the facilities to conduct PhD research. If you are interested in geoinformation technologies, then don't miss this event hosted at the Namibia Scientific Society on Tuesday the 10th of May at 7 p.m. at the Namibia Scientific Society premises.
Adam Tas is coming to Windhoek to help build a brighter future for education. Join us at the Sounds of Caring concert at Windhoek High School Vegkop on 20 and 21 May, where he will be performing with Von Arends and Rian Smith. Tickets cost $200 Namibian and are available via eticket.my.na. All proceeds go towards the African Child Development Trust.
For today's life hack, did you know that 15 minutes of laughter equals 2 hours of sleep? Which one would you prefer? Just get your colleague and laugh about something silly. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
Everyone, and welcome back to Flex Minutes. I'm Jeanette Diergaard. Now today I will be showing you guys variations of sumo squats. Sumo squats, basically just standing hip width apart, a little bit more than hip width apart, with your toes pointed outwards, not inwards, outwards, okay, and go down into a deep squat. Okay, that is a sumo squat. Now the really cool variations that you can do with this one is, well, you can literally go on the balls of your feet and work those calf muscles. So let's go on the tippy toes and let's go down. If it's difficult to stay on your tippy toes or on the balls of your feet, then what you do is you go down as you come up on the balls of your feet. Okay, so keep your body straight. Try and, squeeze those abs and your glutes so that you can keep your balance and not fall over while doing this. Obviously, another thing that you can do with sumo squats, you can add a jump to it. All right, so there's nothing to it but to jump through it. So if it hurts, just jump. So that is what you can do, guys. This is a normal squat jump, but it depends on you. If you want to do your squat jump with your legs closer to each other, then you do that. But if you want to do a sumo squat and you want to jump, then you can do that as well. But remember to engage your calf muscles, go on the balls of your feet, and maybe one day you'll get Keita from binne en buite. I will see you all next time.
Could you figure out what is hairy on the outside and soft and wet on the inside? It starts with the letter C and ends with the letter T. Yes, of course, it's a coconut. We will be back again tomorrow with a brand new interview, and do stay tuned for that as we are visiting the Skinny Cow Eatery here in the capital. Have a good day. Bye.